Thanks for having me. And yeah, it's amazing the congruency that exists in all areas, careers, industries, and jobs. And I'm just blessed to have friends like you, associates like you that can help to amplify the message of empowering people to make a lot of money for the sake of helping others and having fun. And that's my mission. And thank you for allowing me to share and do that here on your show.
I appreciate you jumping on. I was actually on your office hours as we were talking a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun and wanted to reciprocate. 'Cause I know you have a new book that launched earlier, I believe it was earlier this year, and wanted to talk about that. But before jumping in, for anyone that's never heard of David Meltzer, if you can give a quick who David is, and I want to dive into the book because I really enjoyed reading the book.
Yeah, I'm blessed to have a career based on capability. I graduated law school after wanting to be a professional football player, but ended up having a below average college football career and grew up as a mama's boy and still as a 58-year-old mama's boy. Grew up with nothing. My mom raised 6 kids on her own. She worked as a second grade teacher, filled up in our dinners in a paper bag and drove us around Akron, Ohio, filling up turnstiles with greeting cards at convenience stores just so we could eat. I just wanted to be rich. I wanted to buy my mom a house and a car. Like so many at-risk or underprivileged community members, I was blessed when I graduated law school. I got 2 job offers. Both would afford me to buy my mom a house and a car. One was an oil and gas litigator for an oil company, $150,000 a year plus bonus in 1992. The other, which I took against my mom's advice in 1992, was selling legal research on the internet. My mom told me the internet was a fad, never would work. It's interesting because I am a 58 years old mama's boy, but I never really took my mom's advice, but I watched her. So I know that my mom loved me too much. Most of the advice she gave me was out of fear and her need for stability and protection of me. So I always keenly looked at her advice like a handful of sand, like appreciated it, but let it fall through my fingers if it did resonate with me. But I ended up 9 months out of law school making my first million. 3 years later, we exited for 3.4 billion in 1995 with some B. And then I was wise enough to take the capabilities that I learned and move them to Silicon Valley, where I raised money and became a technology, not only investor, but salesperson, executive as director of a middleware company, and led me from 1999 to over $100 million, being blessed to marry my dream girl from the 4th grade. You would have thought I had everything. I ran Samsung's data phone division, which were brand new. They called them convergence devices. They're now known as smartphones, but you would have thought I had everything. But what had happened over the years is I started to fill that God-sized hole with everything but God. And as I got hired from Samsung because of my technology and venture capital background, when I got hired by Lee Steinberg, the most notable sports agents in the world, the one they made the movie Jerry Maguire about, to be CEO, hiring me not because of my law degree or my sports agentry acumen, but simply because I had the highest level of education in technology and venture capital. In the early 2000s, Lee Steinberg, a visionary, saw the future of sports in technology and venture capital, which, if you realize the reason why he's the most notable sports agent in sports, is that he's a visionary. He was absolutely correct. And I was the right person to hire. And I built a career in sports agentry and marketing over 20 years. Warren Moon, the Hall of Fame quarterback, was my partner. But to teach me the overall bigger picture, I lost everything. I lost over $100 million. I went bankrupt. I lost my mom's house and she had to move. But that's where the story really begins, there in 2008, when I found faith, I found God. And it wasn't just now the wisdom that I had gathered over the years and hard work and the things that I watched my mom, but I now was protected and promoted by more than my mom, but by God. And the humility, you see this other sign behind me. It says, you're either humble or you're about to be. For 18 years, I've lived with that perspective. My name means David Meltzer. David means beloved. Meltzer means servant. My mom purposefully named me that. And I tend and expect to live my life in alignment with my name. And so even here today, for your whole audience, anybody that would like my book, I will sign it, send it to them, pay for my book, pay for shipping. Just email beloved servant, David, beloved, D, my first initial, Meltzer, servant, at dmeltzer.com. For your entire community, I will pay for the book and ship it to everybody.
David just revealed how he rebuilt from nothing, but what are the 4 core values he now lives by that guarantee success? He breaks down his exact framework next.